let's talk about actual sports here. The question I got for both of y'all, man, and this is I'm really interested in both of y'all opinion on this because I'm currently watching the World Series documentary that's on Apple TV. That is directed by Ron Howard, executive produced by Derek Jeter, and it's basically on last year's World Series. And I thought, oh, this might just be on each game, knows about the whole thing, going whole story. And I had a question. Looking at everything going on in sports right now, all the biggest stars, and the way the Dodgers have started, Shohei Ohtani had a walk-off this week. Is Shohei Ohtani the biggest player? I said, well, not the biggest and the best. Is he the best player in sports right now? Like when it comes to marketability, we always talk about baseball players don't really reach up with the NBA players. But I kind of feel like Shohei is the rare combo of a baseball player who may be the best in professional sports in America, at least, and also one of the biggest. Courtney, what's your take on that?
I mean, yeah, if that's like the only parameters in terms of what, just like marketability, is that
marketability? And just as a player, is he the best player in sports right now? Like, is he the most must watch right now in sports?
Okay, so for me, there's a difference between the best athlete and a must-watch athlete. I absolutely think Shohei Ohtani is must-watch television. I am not, and I'm a big fan. I don't know if I'm there yet to say I think he's the best athlete in sports yet. Just because I personally would want to see, I mean, if we're going to like crown this one particular baseball player, I need to see him on the mound more often in rarefied form, you know, like for me, and we just saw the story in the media, right, about Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts, you know, when they were talking about on the team, oh, who do you think is the best? Mookie said, me, I'm the best athlete on this team. And I think he's absolutely right. We saw Mookie transition from right field into shortstop without skipping a fucking beat.
Yeah, well, he skipped the beat a couple days ago.
And then he made up for it. So, you know, but I'm just saying, we watched him transition from playing, you know, two incredibly difficult positions, right field and then shortstop. He slotted in there seamlessly for the most part. So, like, for me, that's an elite athlete when you can play two roles in a high-level organization at the top. Like, it doesn't get better than that for me. Now, if Ohtani gets back on the mound and he's fucking shoving sub-3 ERA, then I will revisit this conversation. Pardon me. But until then, I think Mookie Betts still edges it out for me.
I agree from that point that he does need to get on the field more. I think that player to player, yes, I'm taking Mookie every day of the week. But for the average fan, if we look at the casuals, right? The casual's going to say, I want to see Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, what's
for sure. About this person? Like, the best player thing, I don't think he's the best player in sports, but I do think as far as the biggest draws, he's up there. I still don't think there's anything more fun than watching a Steph Curry hot streak. Like, that to me is the most exciting thing in sports. Go ahead, Courtney.
And for me, like, again, watching Travis Hunter play football on both, that was incredible. If we're talking about best overall athletes, period, right now, I've got to put Travis Hunter in my top 5 at least, because being able to play at that incredibly high level, and doing what he was doing, that was insane. And again, I don't know if we'll see that again anytime soon. So if we're talking just best athletes, he's up there. Shohei Ohtani, absolutely top 5 as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, LeBron is still in there. But we even saw last night the way Steph Curry took over at the end of the game at 37 years old. I've seen it personally. In person, I've been in person seeing him drop 50 points on the Clippers, and I've been to a ton of NBA games. That was something to see. Ben, what's your opinion on Shohei Ohtani as, you know, a must-see player, and where you're ranking just not all time, but current athletes right now? You on mute, brother.
Oh shit, the other joint hit the mute button. My bad.
Play the sound.
No, yeah, play the sound. Play the sound.
Yeah, keep talking while I play. I'm the only nigga here today. Go
ahead. Oh no, man.
Whoa,
But nah, man. I think he's definitely top 5. I think that after watching a little bit of that documentary, that World Series documentary, like I'm not a baseball watcher like I used to. So, I know when y'all talk about dude, like how good he is. I see the highlights and everything, but I didn't really feel it until I watched that doc. And I was like, oh, damn. Like imagine if I know he could speak English, but imagine if he like really was like speaking like fluent English and all that stuff. He'd be the biggest person in sports right now, and it wouldn't even be a conversation. But right now, like he's definitely top 5 in that.
Yeah, and that's why I'm really interested in your opinion because you don't watch baseball like that, and you know who the guy is. And Courtney, I think you hit the nail on the head. When he gets back on the mound, and maybe hopefully that be sometime this year, and he's actually dominating like he was prior to the injury, that to me takes it to another stratosphere. If he's dominating on the mound and giving you 50 home runs, 50 stolen bases, that takes it to another level. But he's definitely in the top 5 of professional sports must watch. I don't know who would be number 1. I think Travis Hunt, like you said, is very high on that list. And I hope everybody enjoyed it because I don't think he's going to play 2 positions in the pros. But what he was doing at Colorado was amazing, and I'm glad he won the Heisman for LeBron. Still being dominant at his age is still a watch. But Steph Curry, obviously I'm biased. That's my favorite player. But I think a Steph Curry burner is just miraculous to watch right now. Really his whole career, but especially right now, him being that age, man. But Catch, I'm Not Gonna Hold You, hosted by Scott Lewis every Monday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, only on HMB Media and the Barbershop Network.